Okay, so we start right now. First, as I promised you last time, I'm going to take the first 10 minutes of this session to answer all your inquiries. That's to help people who have just joined our course and still feeling a kind of confused or lost, not knowing how to start. So I'm listening to your questions right now. What are your questions? If you have any question, raise your hand or go ahead and ask your question. You can ask your question in Arabic, no problem.
I have a question.
Yusuf, this is mainly for the new people, but it's okay, Yusuf. Go ahead. What Yusuf?
Okay, so when I try to upload my homework to Google Classroom's video or PDF, they fail to upload because the storage is too large. But I cannot. This is something that comes out of my control.
Okay,
So
and
can I just upload them on the
yes, I
WhatsApp?
told you can send that on the WhatsApp group, no problem. You still
Oh,
can send your homework on the WhatsApp group, no problem.
oh, so if you want it as well when you're recalculating the grades, I can send you all of my homework at once
It's okay,
in one
Yusuf.
chunk.
It's okay. No problem at all. For the new people, for the other people who have just joined the course, الناس اللي بتسأل كتير على الجروب يا شباب، أنا تحت أمركم. إيه الأسئلة بتاعتكم؟ No questions؟ يعني كده الدنيا واضحة تمام الحمد لله، يعني مفيش أسئلة. أوكي تمام. I'm just writing right now. I'm just writing your names to see the attendance of this course. Do we have two Noors? I see here Noor الهدى and another person called Noor. احنا في نور ونور الهدى ولا هو نفس the same person؟
أنا اسمي نور الهدى.
نور الهدى. طب في نور؟ طيب تمام. طب يا شباب انا هنا معايا ندى، يوسف، شهد، انس او انس، في انس، تمام، وبريهان اعتقد، ونور الهدى، ومنال، وفي نور تاني معرفش، في اكتر من اكونت باسم نور. طب محمود، مالك، شهد، لما، ميار، في حد تاني؟
Yes, me, Anisa.
انيسه، اوكي. طب في انيسه وفي انس تقريبا. بس احنا كده في انس
I
وفي
don't
انيسه.
know.
اوكي تمام. وفي علا تقريبا. تمام. Okay, as long as you have no questions, we start our session right now. And as usual, we're going to start with speaking. The first part of this session will be for speaking, and the second hour, the second half of the session will be for listening. So let's go straight to our speaking book, which is from Macmillan book, the book that you have downloaded and from which we have taken the other two sessions. And I'm going to share screen with you right now. Just hold on.
يعطيكم العافية جميعا.
Yes.
في
نور.
ناس. نعم.
Yes, yes, Noor. I'm going to share my screen.
عندما
اتفضلي. Could you hear me my voice because I asked you questions and nobody answered? Was my voice muted?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, that's why. Okay. Okay, again, have a look at this exercise number 1. We have 2 pictures here. Quickly, have a look at these 2 pictures and tell me what are these 2 pictures about.
Australian national pride, for example, the kangaroo stuff, and it's really about railways. This is mostly about railways, and I could not identify the second picture, but I think it's a hill or something.
Okay, what else, guys?
The first one looked like about a ticket for kangaroo
Yes.
race or something like this.
Yes, both of them are tickets about for like a trip or something like that. Okay, we talk about our past memories in this session or today's lesson. We learn how to express the past moments or what happened in the past. Here we have like 2 tickets. Okay, that was unforgettable journey for the speaker. He says it was unforgettable journey. I need you right now to think about answers for A, B, and C. The questions of A, B, and C. Be ready to share your answers with any of these questions. The first one is, what do you think each item reminds the speaker of? The second question is, does the train ticket trigger happy or sad memories? How do you know? If we looked at the train ticket here, does it trigger or express something bad or something sad or something happy? And how could you know that? And the third question, is there anything which triggers the happy memories for you in your real life? What triggers the happy memories for you? If so, what is it? Take like a minute. Be ready with your answers because I'm going to choose any person randomly to share his answer or his thoughts with us. Okay, clear?
Clear.
Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting for a minute, Yusuf, for just holding on for just a minute for every person to be ready, and I'm going to call people randomly. Okay, for the first question, what do you think each item reminds the speaker of? Let's have Mariam.
Yes, I'm sorry, I have just joined. So
You
what
have
should I
just
do?
joined the session. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have just joined the session, we are doing the exercise number 1 on this page. We look at the 2 pictures here, and what do you think each item reminds the speaker of? Reminds of what when you look at these 2
يعطيك
pictures?
العافية، بس مقاطعة. طلاب
Yes.
البرمجة جافا عملوا خروج، صار في خطأ من الإدارة في قص الروابط، دخلوا الروابط على بعض.
Okay.
إحنا حنحدد يوم تاني أو حنحدد وقت تاني للقاء، أو كمان شوية إذا تداركنا الوقت بنعمل رابط تاني. فإذا ممكن طلاب البرمجة الجافا يعملوا خروج. يعطيك العافية دكتور، بإمكانك تكمل.
تمام يا مس.
Guys, this is the IELTS session, not programming session, please. It's only for IELTS.
Okay, can I answer your question, Mister?
Can I'm
Mariam?
here. Yeah.
That question was from okay, Mariam, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so I think these are pictures of a journey. Like they are like memories for a person. Like he had a journey, and these are like just memories of his journey or of her journey.
Perfect. Yes. Yes. Good job. For Suad, the letter B, does the train ticket trigger happy or sad memories? If you looked at the train ticket here, does it trigger happy or sad memories? And how do you know? Suad? Okay, Minna? Mayar?
Can I answer the second one?
Yes, Mayar.
Okay. It triggers happy memories because the bubble on the top right says it was an unforgettable journey, which means it was meaningful to him and positive. And
Yes.
also the music notes floating means it was cheerful and nostalgic for the creator.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks. Thanks a lot for that. And that leads us to letter C. Is there anything which triggers happy memories for you? And let's listen to Shahd. Shahd, is there anything which triggers happy memories for you? And what is it?
Yeah, there is. I think my favorite songs that trigger happy memories for me because it reminds me of the memories that I want to remember and the family and the moments that I've been enjoying it.
Okay. Does that remind you of any special occasion, maybe?
Yeah, my graduation party in the 2023.
Can you tell us more about that?
What? Sorry, I can't hear.
Can you tell us more about your graduation party?
Yeah, it's like the last year of school, we had a graduation for all like the good students who get a high grades. I got 95.9 in توجيهي. I don't know if you know, like الثانوية العامة.
Yes.
Yeah, I got 95.9 and we had a huge celebration. Like we enjoyed it.
Congratulations. That's nice. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, let's move on to the second exercise. And for the second exercise, it's mainly for learning new vocabulary. For the second exercise here, which is number 2 here, it's mainly for learning new vocabulary. What we need to do is we have like a noun, like the word the time here. How can we describe time? 2 adjectives here are synonyms, and one is a little bit different. Again, 2 adjectives here give the same meaning, and one is a little bit different. So here, if we talk about time, yes, it's okay to say suitable time, that's okay. But still, if you look at the word marvelous time and great time, both refer to the same thing. Both expresses the same idea. I can say that was marvelous time or great time. Both are okay and give the same meaning. But suitable time, although it's acceptable grammatically and in terms of language, but it's a little bit different in meaning from marvelous and great time. So for letter A here, the word marvelous and great refer to or express the same thing, so we underline them. We underline the word marvelous and the word great. We can say marvelous, great time. Okay. What about letter B? Happy, tragic, remarkable event. What can we say? Two
Can I answer?
adjectives are synonyms and one is different. Let's okay, to be more organized, let's have Anisa. How to
Sorry,
describe an event, Anisa?
sorry, I can't hear you.
How can we describe an event with two adjectives from here? You have the word happy, tragic, and remarkable. Two adjectives
Happy,
to describe event. Happy, yes.
happy and remarkable.
Yes, we can say that was a happy, remarkable event. When you went like on a trip last time, or when you had an occasion last year and you would like to describe that, you can say it was happy, remarkable event. Okay, for Brihan, I think. Okay, Noor. Noor, you have the word great, moments, formal, and occasion. We need to describe the noun occasion. What two adjectives can we use here? Noor.
It would be
What two adjectives you can use here for occasion? Two that can be used together. Two adjectives that can be used together here.
momentous, formal, occasion.
It's okay to say formal occasion, no problem with that. But here, if you looked at the word great and momentous, both are the same. You can say it was a great momentous occasion. It was great momentous occasion. So great and momentous here are the two adjectives that you use.
Okay.
Okay, let's have Yusuf. Letter D. You have fleeting, memorable, favorable moment.
Memorable and favorable, but
Yes,
memorable is better.
it was a memorable or memorable, favorable moment. You can still use the two adjectives to describe the moment.
Yeah, but memorable is better and more in general, you know.
It's okay, but still it's acceptable to say it was favorable and memorable event or moment. That's something you will never forget.
Sure.
Fleeting moment is also okay, but with different meaning. Fleeting, it's like means like temporary.
Fleeting could kind of refer to something bad.
Yeah, it was like passing moment or like a quick moment or temporary moment. So it expresses something different other than memorable and favorable moments. Okay.
Could be a boring moment.
Okay, we move to Mahmoud for letter E. We have exhilarating, rewarding, and past experience. What two adjectives can you use here, Mahmoud?
Yes, I think both exhilarating, rewarding, past experience.
We have here three adjectives. We have exhilarating, rewarding, and past. Three adjectives. Which two you can use together to describe the experience?
Yeah, so will be the first two, exhilarating and rewarding.
Yes,
Experience.
exhilarating, rewarding experience. It was an exhilarating, rewarding experience. That's good. Okay. Malik, we have exciting, big, fun adventure. Adventure. How to describe adventure?
We can describe adventure as exciting and big.
Yeah, exciting, big adventure. Yes. Then we move to Shahd. Achievement. Shahd, can you hear us? Yeah.
Yes, we can choose outstanding, impressive achievement.
Yeah, outstanding.
Mine is different.
Outstanding, impressive achievement. That was an outstanding, impressive achievement. That's good. Then we move to, let's have Minna. The word days. Minna, can you share?
We can say golden happy days.
Yes, the golden happy days. Good job. Amani, what about trip? Okay, let's take Hatem. How can you describe a trip? Mariam.
Yes. Fantastic, great trip.
Yes, you
We will
can say
eliminate the word
fantastic.
business.
Yeah, fantastic, great trip. So, okay, that's the end of this exercise. But let me ask you a question. What is the purpose of this exercise? Can someone tell me what's the purpose of doing this exercise? What do we learn from it?
Me.
Can I speak?
Can I?
Yeah.
Can I?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Who?
Me?
I think Shahd is talking.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Okay, I think it's maybe like instead of using the basic words and go to start to use the Ielts words, which is
Exactly.
that show that you understand and you are fluent in the language.
More
That's
advanced
it.
words.
Yeah. That's it. Exactly. We are here learning new advanced vocabulary to use in IELTS and to express when we talk about occasions. Excuse me.
I think it is mostly to reward using similar words and gets you to learn what words mean, what words are synonyms of what, and basically get your mind into understanding how to what words are better than others, even though they mean the same thing.
Okay, and mainly for academic words used for IELTS. Mainly
Yes.
academic words used for IELTS. Okay, so for exercise 3 here, we can still use like expressions or advanced words like the word is thoroughly exciting or memorable and impressive. What's the meaning of thoroughly? If you describe something as thoroughly exciting, what's it thoroughly?
Fully?
Very.
Very or
Exciting.
completely? Thoroughly means completely or very. Yeah, it's okay. It can more or
Completely
less mean very or
without
completely. Thoroughly is like completely. Okay, we can also use the word highly rewarding or highly exciting. We can use the word like very happy or exhilarating, rewarding, favorable, as we have just learned them. You can use the word like totally exhilarating, totally rewarding, totally outstanding. Whenever you use this advanced adverb with adjectives that shows that you have a wealth of academic vocabulary, and that will give a boost to your IELTS score. Okay, then let's move to exercise 4. Here we're still talking about events and how to describe happy events or occasions in general. Match each event from A to E with the noun. We have the first noun here, the word achievement, and I'd like to describe the achievement or what can be an achievement. Studying abroad, is that a kind of achievement? Doing well in exams, a musical concert, which one do you consider is an achievement here?
B.
Doing well in
Yes.
exams.
B, yes.
Doing well in an exam is can be an achievement. Okay, an adventure. Let's have that from Malik. Malik, an adventure.
E.
Adventure will be what? Getting lost. Yes, getting lost maybe while walking somewhere. That's an adventure. Yes, adventure. Good. An event. Nur al-Huda. An event.
A musical concert.
A musical concert. Yes, that's an event. Special occasion. Muhammad Tamer. Special occasion. Special occasion. What do you think is a special occasion?
Your brother's wedding.
Yes, that's your brother's wedding will be on a special occasion. And the last word, an experience. What can be an experience?
Studying abroad.
Studying abroad.
abroad.
Studying abroad, that's an experience. Okay. Now it's your time to talk about yourselves. Now it's still, I'm going to take like, or before I take a person of you to share with us, I'll give you like 1 minute to prepare your thoughts, talking about or thinking about an achievement that happened in your life, or an adventure or event, special occasion, and experience. You choose one topic and be ready to share with us talking about it. Okay? Take like a minute, then I choose people to share or communicate with us.
I'm already ready.
Okay, just hold on for a moment for the other people to be ready. My advice for you is to write down notes. You can write or jot down notes to help you give a speech.
Mister,
Yes.
I couldn't really hear you well. Can you repeat your question?
Okay, Shahd, I say, do you see the word achievement, adventure, event, special occasion, and experience? Choose one of them.
I think
who is asking the question? Was Shahd, I think.
Mayar.
Okay, Mayar, you are going to give a speech about any of this topic. Choose one topic of these and share with us describing the event or the special occasion or whatever you like.
Okay.
Okay, can I speak now?
Ready? Okay, Mayar.
Not Mayar, I'm sorry.
Shahd. Okay, Shahd. تمام.
Okay. I'm gonna talk about an experience that I got through. Lately, I started to have experience like beside the university. I'm taking like difficult courses and a lot, and it's like each one is from another major. Like none of anyone relate to each other in any case. So I think it's an experience. I'm trying to find myself in something that I'm enjoying it. So yeah, it's an experience, I think.
Would you like to study abroad?
Yeah, I'm looking forward actually. Since now in Gaza, we can't, it's not like we can't, but now I'm in my third year at university in Gaza, studying here. So I'm not gonna start from the beginning. So I'm looking forward to finish the baccalaureate and then have a master, inshallah.
In which specialization or major would you like to do?
Now I'm studying English language and literature, but I'm gonna have master in another field, not this.
Okay, hopefully you do it, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay,
Can
thanks.
I speak about an achievement?
Yusuf?
Yeah, can I speak about an achievement?
Yeah, okay, Yusuf. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Lately, I'm speaking about 2 years ago, but it's still lately, all right? I have gotten into research. I researched a lot of topics. None of them even correlate to each other. Yet, I somehow perfected my research method by pulling in the readers and giving them the answer. Basically, when I got to 11 researches, I got the Central Inspectorate for the English language in الشرقية personally rewarded me inside my school. Like, first of all, there was a lot of problems and conflict in my school because I got into an argument with another teacher. But of course, it was the teacher's fault, you know. But after I got rewarded, the school was jealous. Like, to be honest, I understand. Like, you're trying to destroy my mental health, and I got rewarded inside your library. And not just me that got rewarded. It is the principal who did nothing to help, and the English teacher who was gonna testify against me. Yeah, they all got rewarded, and I did not want to like cause any problems because some people, like, I want to honestly be a kind person in life. Even if you falsely testify against me, I'm still not a bad person to anyone around me.
Okay,
But
thank you very much, Yusuf. Thanks greatly for that. But do you remember my comment for you last session? Do you remember what I said for you?
Oh yeah, you
What was it?
basically said don't get sidetracked, but I just can't help it sometimes.
I told you to be positive. Even if you are going to criticize something, I advise you to take like a neutral stance, a neutral attitude, but do not be aggressive in the way you describe or talk about something. That's why I just try to be positive more than being like criticizing the others sharply like that. Okay, we move on to Suad. Suad, you raise your hand.
Can I talk with?
Yeah, choose the topic
Can I
and
talk
talk about.
about?
Yes, go ahead, Suad.
Can I talk about maybe a special occasion?
Yeah, you can talk about a special occasion. Yeah.
We celebrated my university graduation with a big family dinner.
Talk about, give us more details about that. When was that celebration and what happened? Why did you have this?
Invited? We invited our family, and we do a lot of many a lot of food because I have excellent grade or excellent.
Yes, grades. Yes.
Excellent in my degree. I have excellent. We be very happy. So we decided to do a big dinner and invited our family.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, thank you very much for that, Suad. Suad, before you give this speech, did you take down notes or write notes for your speech?
Yeah, that's only one statement.
Okay, so my advice for you and for every person here, my advice for you generally, when you are doing the IELTS, try to write down notes to help you give like a prolonged speech. Do not just depend on your memory. Memory will fail you. Your memory will fail you. But if you write down notes, that helps you better and gives you like more ideas to express.
Okay, since we're talking about this point, can I ask you something?
Yes, Shahd. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm trying all the time to gather a lot of vocabulary, like the Ielts vocabulary, but I keep forgetting. Like, I do not remember. I don't know why.
That is a problem of almost all learners of another language or second language, because research say that in order for a vocabulary to live permanently in your mind or your memory, you need to you need to expose to it or to learn it like 30 times. You need to read or listen the word like 30 times in order to have the word permanently in your mind. Less than 30 times, you will forget it. So the only way here, or my advice for you, is to listen to as much English as you can and to read as much English as you can.
I'm trying, and I've tried a lot of methods, like who said that try to gather only 5 words daily and try to use it, put them in a sentence, but it's not working.
You will learn them, then you will forget them. The best way is to use, the best way is to use the new vocabulary that you learn in a sentence of your own, whether in speaking or in writing. Now, suppose that you have learned a new vocabulary today. Suppose that you have learned a new vocabulary. In order for this vocabulary to live longer in your mind, you need to use it in a productive speech or writing. You use it talking about something in your speech, or use it in your writing. That will help you learn the better or maintain the word more in your mind. But anyway, academic research shows that for a word to live permanently in our brains or our minds, you need to read that word at least 30 times. That's why you will never forget a word like school, because the word like school, how many times did you read or listen the word school? So many times, so you will never forget it. So research shows that you need like 30 times for a word to learn it forever.
Okay, thank you.
My best advice for you here is to use the new vocabulary in a productive skill. Productive means speaking or writing. You use it in your writing or speaking.
Okay, thank you.
But you are not alone in that. I myself suffer from that, and all learners of a second language suffer from that. So don't worry. Anybody else, guys?
Yes, can I?
I need. Can I
Anissa, okay, Anissa, okay. We will have Anissa, the last person to in this exercise. Okay, Anissa, okay, go ahead.
Okay, I want to talk about special occasion. I'd like to talk about my high school graduation. It was a major milestone in my life that marked the beginning of a new journey, medicine faculty journey. To be honest, it wasn't easy. I had to burn the midnight oil from 4 months to get high marks, 98%. Seeing the proud of and my parents' eyes made all the hard work worth it. We had a lovely family gathering. We shared a delicious meal, took lots of photos, and celebrated my success together. Overall, it gives me a great sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, accomplishment, yeah.
Yes, whenever I look at my graduation pictures, it instantly triggers happy memories.
Right, fantastic, marvelous. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let's move on, guys, to exercise number 7 here. In the Ielts speaking test, use nouns to summarize descriptions. Match each event from A to H, from A through H, with the description below. Here it's like exhilarating experience. What is an exhilarating experience? From A to H, what can you describe as an exhilarating experience? Let's have Anwar. Anwar, what can you describe as an exhilarating experience? Okay, to make it easier for you, let's do it the other way around. To make it easier, let's do it the other way around. I mean, here we are going to read aloud letter A. I volunteered to help other young people. I volunteered to help other young people. How can we describe that experience? Is it an exhilarating experience or unforgettable moment or formal occasion?
Formal occasion.
Rewarding experience, maybe?
Yes, that's a rewarding. The best here is that was like a rewarding experience. I volunteered to help other young people. I describe it as it was like a rewarding experience. Okay, I received first prize for a painting when I was in secondary school. I received the first prize for painting when I was in secondary school. What do you think of that?
Great achievement.
Unforgettable moment.
I believe that was unforgettable moment. So
Yes.
you can describe receiving a prize in school as unforgettable moment. Here we learn new vocabulary or advanced academic vocabulary for Ielts. I want to describe something strange which actually happened in my hometown. I want to describe something strange which actually happened in my hometown. What do you think? Something strange.
Nerve-wracking
Bizarre
adventure.
incident.
That was a bizarre incident. That was a bizarre incident. Bizarre means strange, by the way. Bizarre means strange. So it's a synonym for the word strange. We learn now another synonym for the word strange, which is bizarre. The journey by coach and train around South America brings back lots of good memories. The journey by coach and train around South America brings back lots of good.
Memorable trip.
That was a memorable trip. Yes, it was a memorable trip. I attended the inaugural speech of the president. Before we do it, somebody to explain inaugural speech. What's inaugural speech?
Like
Excuse me,
speech.
Mayor, okay, can you tell us what's inaugural speech?
It's a formal occasion.
It's the keynote speech or the opening speech. The opening speech or the keynote speaker. The main speaker or the main speech, the opening speech of a ceremony. That's the inaugural speech.
It's like
the meaning of the word inaugural. It's an opening. It's like a synonym for the word opening speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a formal occasion.
So what do you think of that?
It's
That's a formal occasion. Inaugural speech means a formal occasion. That's a formal occasion. Yes, a formal occasion. Okay. I got lost with some friends in the Australian desert. I got lost with some friends in the Australian desert.
Nerve-wracking
Yeah,
adventure.
that was a nerve-wracking adventure. Nerve-wracking adventure. So we learn the vocabulary, the term nerve-wracking from here. Nerve-wracking adventure. When you got lost in the desert. I parachuted from a plane to celebrate passing my exams.
Exhilarating experience.
Exhilarating experience.
Yes, that's exhilarating experience. I saw the hardship of other people when I was volunteering.
Humbling
Humble
experience.
Yes,
experience.
that's a humbling experience. I saw the hardship of other people when I was volunteering. That's a humbling experience. Okay. Okay, we move on. And again, the main purpose of this exercise is to learn a new vocabulary and idioms to use, like nerve-wracking, like rewarding experience, like unforgettable moment, and so on. So please write down any new item you learn or any new vocabulary you learn, write them down and learn them. Study them at home or use them in sentences of your own. Okay, so read these two advertisements and answer the questions. Here we have two advertisements, okay? Found and lost. The first advertisement is about something found, and the second advertisement is about something lost. Let's have Muhammad. Muhammad, can you read aloud these two advertisements?
Mister, I was talking, but you weren't, but you wasn't hearing me.
Maybe you was muted, maybe, or we couldn't hear you. Anyway, okay, go ahead again. Muhammad, can you read?
Okay. Ladies' purse,
Yes, yeah.
cards, keys, and other things inside. First person to describe the contents accurately will have it asked inside shop.
Okay, that's about a lady's purse found. What about lost? The other advertisement?
I have lost my wallet with the $30, or this is euro.
Euro, yeah. In cash?
In cash and credit card inside. Also photo of a cat. Reward €10. Phone
this
zeros.
number. Okay,
Yeah.
phone this number.
$10.
So get all guys, please get yourselves ready answering these questions. I'll give you a minute to be ready, then I'll take one by one to answer, or to take some people randomly to share your thoughts. Where would you see advertisement like this? Think about that. Do you think the owner will find her purse? What about the owner of the wallet? What do you think about the reward? Is it large enough or too large? What would you do if you lost a wallet or a purse? Think about the answers for these questions, and I advise you to write down notes. My advice for you is to jot down or write down notes for these questions. Then I pick any person randomly to share.
You're mute.
I'm waiting for you to be ready.
I'm already ready.
Okay, I'm going to have Malik answering the first question. Malik, where would you see the advertisement like this?
I can see this type of advertisements in maybe a shop window or a bus station, or even online.
Yeah.
social media page.
Yes. Okay, right. Okay, let's have Ala or Ala, I think, or Ala. Ala or Ala. Ala or Ala, I'm not sure. Okay, maybe there's a problem here. Amani, do you think the owner will find? And what about the owner of the wallet?
يا أخي أنت صوت.
Amani, is it okay for you to answer?
Yes, because people are honest.
Sorry, I couldn't get you.
Yes, because people are honest.
You think that the owner will find the purse because the person who found it is honest? Can you elaborate your answer, giving more details or explaining the answer?
Yeah.
Okay, let's have another person to elaborate the answers. Thank you very much, Amani. Let's have a trial. Ala or
Can
Ala?
I first speak?
Ala. Okay, Ala, do you think the owner will find her purse? Amani, can you
I think the owner of the person can find her purse.
Amani, please, can you mute your?
There is a problem in the sound, Mr. Raضى.
Yes, Amani. Amani is a problem there. Can you mute yourself, Amani, please?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Ala.
Yes. The
Go
owner of the
ahead.
person can find her purse if she was searching for
أماني في مشكلة عندك يا أماني، اقفلي السماعة يا أماني من عندك، اقفلي المايك. دكتور سلوى لو أنت معانا هنا كهوست ممكن تقفلي على أماني المايك لو سمحت.
Yes, internet slow.
The internet is low. Okay, who is ready, guys, to answer? Do you think the owner will find her purse or not?
Mr. Since you're the host, you can mute her.
Okay.
Sorry, what was the question?
Can I answer, Mr. Raضى?
Just a moment, guys. Just a moment. Okay. Let's have someone to answer here.
About letter P?
Yes. Do you think the owner will find her
The
purse?
owner will find her
I
purse.
was answering.
It was Ala. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you. I think the owner of the purse, the lady can find her purse if she was searching for it correctly, because no one can contact with her. There's no phone number.
There's no phone number.
Yes, there's no enough information about her to contact with her, but she can search correctly in the places she were in the last time she was out. But the owner of the wallet can surely found his wallet, because anyone will see the advertisement, or anyone in that place will if he found the wallet can call him and contact with him.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Okay. And what do you think?
I have a different opinion.
You have a different opinion, Yusuf?
Yeah.
Okay, in just 30 seconds, share your opinion. In 30 seconds
Okay.
only.
Since the lady's purse was found in the shop, how would they contact her? Like, first of all, if the lady found her purse, why would she put it in the lost and found box? Second of all, I think that the lady has a better chance at finding her purse, because since the purse is safe inside the shop, no one can exactly describe the contents of the purse easily, and while the lost wallet, I think the owner really can't find it well, because the reward is 10 pounds and the wallet has 30. Any rational thief would just take the 30 and leave. Like, I'm being for real here. That's just common sense.
Okay, that's a considerable point of view. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Then what do you think about the reward? Is it large enough or too large? Let's have the answer from who is ready to share.
Me.
Other than Yusuf. Yusuf, you have just taken your turn. Now we need other people. Noor al-Huda.
I think the reward is large enough because when we look about the wallet price, it is 30 euros, and the reward is only 10 euros, so it is good enough.
Okay, it's just like 1/3 of that, and that's fair enough. Okay, what would you do if you lost a wallet or a purse? Who can answer that question for people who haven't?
Can I?
Anisa?
Yes.
Me.
Okay, let's have Saad. We haven't heard it. Amani, please, can you mute yourself, Amani? Amani, please mute yourself. Saad, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll write a post and share it with local society on Facebook. And I think I can tell the police about.
Again, please. What do you do if you lost a wallet or a purse? Again, please.
I'll write a post and share it with the local society on Facebook.
Amani, there is a problem with your mic.
I will look for it everywhere and ask my friend.
انت سمعنا الاول يا اماني؟
No, sorry, but internet very slow, and so I can only hear part of the question.
didn't hear you, Mr. Ravi.
اماني الصوت عامل مشكله من عندك. اعملي نفسك ميوت. تمام كده يا اماني. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get back to Saad. Saad, what do you do if you lost a wallet or a purse?
First of all, I'll ask people in the last place I hear. Then I'll write a post and share it on Facebook in the local society. Maybe I'll tell the police about it. I think I'll do this.
Okay, that's a good strategy in a way, but take care of the pronunciation of the word police. Police is pronounced police, not police.
Okay, I have another opinion.
Okay, police.
The other opinion from whom? Who would like to share another opinion? Anisa, I think?
Yes.
Okay, Anisa, okay.
If I lost my wallet, the first thing I would do is freeze my bank cards immediately through the mobile app. After that, I would retrace and search my steps, ask in the shops I visited, and perhaps post about it online.
Okay, yes,
I
good
think
job.
no one can use the credit without password. So I think I don't need to to cancel it
But
from bank.
if I put my password in a paper, for example, also in my wallet, as my parents do, what I do?
If I do this, I'm do what you say.
Great, thank you very much. I'm so happy with your input here and with your ideas and your sharing of these ideas. Yes, all of these ideas are acceptable. And in fact, in IELTS, whatever you say, it's okay as long as you can elaborate your answer, justify your answer, give more details, or whatever opinion is acceptable for the IELTS examiner. No problem for it. But we need mainly to elaborate the answer and put more details and to describe. Do not give short answers. Give like prolonged, elaborated answer in IELTS. That's in this way you can get a good score in speaking for IELTS. Okay, now we move on to the following exercise. Here we have like some items: house keys, folding umbrella, theater tickets, 100 euros in cash, diary, and so on. Which one of these items is the most important for you that will cause like the most dramatic problem if you lost it? Which one of the items here is the most important for you that you cannot do without it? And which is the least important? Again, choose one of these items and express why it's the most valuable for you and you cannot dispense with it, and which one for you is not a problem.
Can I answer?
Can I?
Mayar. Okay, Mayar.
Okay. I have 3 items that I think are the most important. Do you have to
What are
choose
they?
only one?
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
The house keys, the mobile phone, and the credit card.
Tell us why you think they are the most important. If you lose them, what happens?
Okay, well, obviously, the credit card, I need my credit card everywhere to buy stuff because without my credit card, I'm basically like going homeless. So I don't think anyone could live without a credit card. For a mobile phone, in this generation, everything you do is like in devices, like electronic devices. So without a mobile phone, you can't like call your family or friends or anything like that. And the house keys, if you lost your house keys, that's a big problem because now you can't get in your house. That's a huge problem.
Okay, great. And which one is the least important of these items for you?
For me, I think it's 5 euros in cash. It's only 5 euros, so it's fine.
Oh, so it's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Okay, other people. Who else?
Can I?
Sure.
Okay, I think the most 3 things that it's important for me, it's like the mobile phone, credit card, and the student card. The less, it's the diary, the theater ticket.
You say the mobile phone is the most important for you. Give more details about that. What
Okay.
happens if you what happens if you lose your mobile phone?
How can I connect with others if I want to call someone like I missed something or I need help in something? I need something to connect with them. So mobile phone and the credit card if I want to get something new instead of the one that I lost. The student card, something that I cannot have another one. So something that I'm gonna stay. I have it once only. Yeah, and the others they are all less important for me. I think.
Great. Okay. Thanks. Okay. Thank you. Who else?
Can I?
Some people we haven't heard their voices. I need the new people, please. Some people we haven't heard the voices of some people here. Come on, guys. We listened to Anisa. We listened to Yusuf, Noor, Anwar.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. Which one is the most important for you here? And something
About
that
me, I think the most important thing to me maybe house keys or hotel room key, mobile phone. If I lost my mobile phone, I can't connect with anybody from my family. I think hopeless without my mobile phone. So I think it's very important to me with a hotel room key or a house keys.
Yeah.
But about the less important, I think $5 cash.
Oh, €5 in cash. That is the least important for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thanks. Let's move on to the following exercise. Now we're going to listen to a man telling a story about an object he lost. And what we need to do is, what did that man lose? What did that man lose and how important was it? So again, we're going to listen and we need to know what did that man lose and how important that thing was for that man. Okay, clear?
Isn't that currency is bound?
Excuse me?
Like, it says that it's 5, they say €5. It's £5.
Sterling, you mean? No, I think that's euro. Yeah. I don't think this is a sterling.
I think it's pound.
Anyway, whatever. Whatever, it's not a big problem. 1.10.
Unit 4, page 30.
Sorry guys, a moment please.
Unit 2, page 18. Speaking skills, exercise 3.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Again,
Go ahead.
listen again and try to find what did the man lose and how important is that thing for him.
I should say, and yes, this is something I forgot to say, this car was the most precious, beautiful, wonderful thing in my life at that time. And there I was without it. I'd lost it. I felt very, how shall I put it, stupid. Now, where was I? Oh yes, talking to the policeman. He didn't really take any notice of me. He didn't laugh, but he did look very uninterested. Now, next, let me see. Yes, the next thing that happened was the...
Again, I'm going to play it again for you.
Unit 2, page 18. Speaking skills, exercise 3. I should say, and yes, this is something I forgot to say, this car was the most precious, beautiful, wonderful thing in my life at that time.
What did he lose?
His car.
Yes, his car. He lost his car. Yes, he lost his car and he's going to express how important it is for him.
And there I was without it. I'd lost it. I felt very, how shall I put it, stupid. Now, where was I? Oh yes, talking to the policeman. He didn't really take any notice of me. He didn't laugh, but he did look very uninterested. Now, next, let me see. Yes, the next thing that happened was the...
Okay, for that man used some expressions in his conversation. He used the word I should say, how shall I put it, now where was I, and let me see. The question right now is, when do we use the expression I should say, and when do we use the expression how shall I put it, and when do we use these expressions? Match letters from A through D with sentences from 1 to 4. Okay, so for returning to the subject, Yusuf, what do you use to return to a subject?
C.
Yes, in order to return to a subject,
now where was I?
Now
Yeah,
where
was I?
Yes, now where was I? Okay, when do you use a word like I should say?
Emphasizing a point.
Yes, we should. I use say to emphasize a point. Yes, to emphasizing a point, I should say. How shall I put it?
Searching for a word.
Searching for a word.
Yes, that's searching for a word to say. You can say how shall I put that? Now where was I?
Returning to the
subject.
To the subject. Let me see.
Filling in.
Do you know the meaning of filling in? What's filling in?
Take time to mind before answer.
Yes, it's like buying time. You buy time to find the idea to put in the conversation. Sometimes you
It's
find like
time thinking.
ideas or words failing you, and you need time to think about the word to use or the idea to express. So here you need to fill in the conversation. You need to use, like what we say, speech fillers. So something like, let me see. When I say let me see here, I'm giving myself a kind of some time to find the right idea to express. That's a filling in. Let me see. Instead of having that noticeable pauses, and you say, better than having that noticeable pauses and using, say something like, let me see, it's on the tip of my tongue, it's somewhere in my mind, something like that. Okay, so let's move on to
Mister, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If I use these fillers, is it make my subject weak?
No, that makes your conversation natural.
Okay, thank you.
That is a natural way native speakers they do. I advise you to learn these speech fillers and use them. That's a natural way of talking and communicating with people. Okay, then for exercise 5 here we have a task card taken from speaking part 2 in Ielts test. Have a look at this card, okay, and answer the questions. What's the main topic? How many separate instructions are there? How many instructions relate to the future? And how many relate to the past? Again, what's the main topic? How many separate instructions are there? And how many instructions relate to the future? And how many relate to the past? Take like 30 seconds to find the answers. Noor, what's the main topic?
Yes, I would talk about my house key.
No, here for this card. What's the main topic here in this card?
Oh, okay. It's about something that I lost.
Yes, something you lost. It's mainly about something you lost. How many separate instructions are there, Noor?
4.
What are they?
I should describe how the thing was important to me, and how I lost it, and my efforts to find it, and then explain what will I do in the future.
Okay, here in fact you missed 2 other points, which were what happened and when.
When and where.
What happened and when you lost
And
it.
when.
Yes, what happened and when you lost it. These are other 2. So the total of the instructions here, or the total of the points you need to address here in this speaking card, is 6 things, 6 topics.
I think it's 6 slides.
Yes, 6 points you need to address here. What happened and when and why, how, and these things.
And where.
And also, I should describe what is the thing that I lost.
Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what did you lose? Yeah, what did you lose or what happened? That's the first point. When you do, and so on. Here, it means that whenever you have a card like that, you need to answer the card thoroughly. You need to describe all what is required from you in the card is needed to be addressed. You need to address everything there. So highlight the main topics and answer them. If I look at a card like that, the first point is, what did you lose? And when did you lose that? That's the second thing. Why it's important?
Where did you lose?
In fact, where that's an extra information because it's not mentioned here. Describe an important thing that you lost and what happened. Where is an extra information? But the basic information here are the points which are there in the question. If you would like to talk about where, it's okay, no problem, but still you need to address the main points first. Okay, how many instructions relate to the future and how many relate to the past? Huh? Anwar.
I think 3 in the past and 3 in the future. I think where and when and
what are the 3 things that belong to the future?
Future.
So only one thing. What will you do in the future?
I think in the future that's one thing in the future.
Yes, that's
but the list in the past.
Okay, what we learn here from this exercise is to read the card carefully and highlight what's needed as the topics that we are going to answer or address in our answer. We need to read the card carefully, highlight the main points, so that our answer should be like you are answering the question as they are. Okay, we skip exercise 6 and move on to exercise. Okay, for exercise 7 here, that's an advice for you to use expressions like I should say, like the expression I should say first, to find that, after that, finally, looking back, in the future. We call these expressions something like transitional words. If you use these transitional words, you make your speech, or you achieve what they call cohesion and the coherence of your speech. And the cohesion and coherence of your speech, which is the natural fluency of your speech, that's one of the main criterion of the rubrics of Ielts. Your speech should be like following like smoothly from a point to the other. In order to move from a point to the other smoothly, you need to use expressions like first, after that, finally, looking back, and this connecting speech. Now we are going to get back to the card here. Have a look at it, and I'm going to listen to 1 or 2 of you answering this card, and your answer should fall within 2 minutes. I expect you to give a speech for 2 minutes, or a minute and a half is okay. A minute and a half at least, or 2 minutes. Again, have a look at the card and prepare your thoughts and share your answers, and you should give a speech for like 2 minutes. Okay? You can build your speech, you structure your speech in the form of like a story. First, second, after that, at the end, and so on. Clear?
All clear.
Okay, take like a minute, and that's the way it works in the real test. They give you like a minute, and you have a paper and a pen to write down your notes. And my advice for you is to like share it like a story.
I'm ready.
Okay, just hold on. Okay, who would like to start? Raise your hand if you. Okay, Noor Al Huda, you have like 2 minutes to share your answers. Noor Al Huda, okay, go ahead.
Okay, I will talk about my pencil case.
Yes.
2 years ago, it was in the past. I forgot my pencil case in the classroom, and it was very important to me as my mom gave it to me as a present. So when I lost it, I feel sad that I couldn't think what I will do. Then I remember that I could ask my classmates or my teachers, and one of them One of them knows space. So,
Anwar, please
you will do
mute your mic. Anwar, please mute.
Sorry.
يلا نور.
What I will do in the future? Nothing, because it was this event was in past, so nothing.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Noor, but take care of 2 points here. Try to use synonyms instead of repeating the question word, because a word like important, for example, you said, what's important for me, so on. My advice for you is to try to find the synonyms for the words you have in the question. Instead of using a word like important, you can use a word like significant or essential or vital.
Critical.
Yes, critical, anything like that. Find synonyms for the word. That's one thing. The other, do not repeat the question. Do not repeat the question. Just give your answer right away without repeating the question. Okay?
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Can I do
else?
I would like to answer.
Me, Malik.
Let's have, I see Yusuf raising his hand. Who else other than Yusuf?
Malik.
Malik. Okay, Malik, but you're not raising your hand. Okay, Malik. Yes, Malik.
So one important thing that I lost was a USB flash drive. It was extremely valuable to me because it contained several Blender projects. By the way, Blender is the 3D modeling software. So this Blender project that I had spent countless hours creating. Some of them were nearly complete, so losing them were really disappointing. I believe I accidentally left the USB drive connected to a computer. I didn't realize it was missing until I wanted to continue working on one of my projects. After that, I searched everywhere I could think of and returned to the place where I had last used it. I also asked around to see if anyone had found it, but unfortunately no one had. Finally, I accepted that it was probably lost forever. Although I was frustrated, I managed to create some of the projects from memory. Looking back, I realized I should have backed up my work instead of relying on a single USB drive. It was definitely a valuable lesson, and in the future I will keep multiple copies of my important files on my computer and in cloud storage. I will also make it a habit to double check my belongings before I leave any place.
That's marvelous. Thank you very much for that. That's really marvelous. Thanks. Okay, Yusuf.
Here.
Go ahead.
Basically, I was on a school field trip before. It was last year, alright. So I basically was at a national park. We were playing. Then I suddenly realized that I lost my phone. I was frantically looking for it everywhere, but to no avail. I did not find my phone. My phone is very important to me, and it is a really invaluable gift for me since my mom gave it to me when I was a kid. Basically, I tried to look for it everywhere, ask people around, maybe look. I dropped it on the picnic. No, but nothing worked until I realized. Let me look in my bag. And I found it in my bag after all the searching. Sometimes you try to search for stuff everywhere and find them on you the entire time. It's kind of a stupid moment, but it was pretty funny. And I learned to check my bag before I look for everything anywhere. To not turn this into an embarrassing moment.
That's perfect. Thank you very much for your detailed answers. That's good. Thanks a lot. But my advice for you is try to do not repeat the same word. If you use the word try to avoid repeating it, because here you used the word basically like 3 times in your speech, in your answer. You used the word basically more than a time, so try to use the word at least, not to repeat the word you use or the expression. Okay.
I did not repeat important much. I used invaluable instead of important
No,
because
I
it
mean
gives
the
us
word
longer.
basically. I mean the word basically. You repeated it like 3 times. You could use
Yeah,
the
I
word basically,
understand.
mainly.
Anything else?
Mm.
I understand you said basically, but I mean that there is nothing else.
Okay. No, you can use the word like mainly. Mainly gives the same meaning like basically.
Okay.
Okay. Are you there? Okay. We move on to the following exercise here, describing precautions. In fact, in order to describe or to express a precaution about something, we use the word in case. In case is the expression that we use to express what we do to take precautions. An example, in the future, I will put labels on my suitcases in case they get lost on the plane. In case they get lost on the plane. We need to use this expression in case in exercise 10 here. You are going to match from sentences from A to F with sentences from 1 to 6 using the word in case. Let's do the first one as a model for you, and you will do the rest of the exercise. Put some keys in a flower pot in the front garden. I'm going to say if I lose my sorry, sorry again. I will put some keys in a flower pot in the front garden in case I lose my house keys. Again, I will put some keys in a flower pot in the front garden in case I lose my house keys. Clear?
Sorry, a little comment here, but
Yes.
putting your keys in a flower pot is not really the safest because it's literally a golden opportunity for a thief to break in. So it's basically like
But
a
that's not the point,
two-way.
Yusuf. Yes, I know. I got your point, but here we are just learning how to use the word in case in these sentences. Okay?
All right.
We are simply using the word in case in these sentences.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Can I answer the second one?
Yeah, the second one. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Keep a note of your password in case you can't get into your emails.
Yes, keep a note of your password in case you can't get into your emails. Good job. Yes, B will be matched with number 6. Yes.
May I answer?
Yes. Yes.
Take a note to the phone number of your embassy in the country you are visiting in case you lose your passport.
In case you use your password. Yes. Okay.
Can
Your
I
passport.
answer?
Sorry.
Can
Yeah.
I?
Okay. Go ahead.
Keep a second umbrella in the car in case you lose. You leave yours at home.
Good job. Okay. What else?
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Keep a 20-pound note in your shoe in case you lose your credit card.
Yeah. Good job. Okay. And the last sentence.
Write down the phone number of your bank in case you lose your credit card.
Okay, good job. So now we have learned to use the word in case to express precautions about something that may happen in the future. Okay, for exercise 11, that will be your homework. Exercise 11 will be your homework. You are going to record yourselves describing or talking about this speaking card and send your recording for me. If you can send it to the Google Classroom, that's fine. If you would like to send it directly to the WhatsApp group, that's also fine, no problem. Pronunciation of can and can't. Pronunciation of can and can't. We are going to listen and complete the sentences. When you listen here, is it can or can't? You are going to listen to the sentences, and we need to know, did the speaker use can or can't?
Unit 2, page 20. Speaking skills, exercise 12. A.
I can remember my favorite childhood toy.
B.
I can't remember my first holiday.
C.
I can recall a time when I got lost.
D.
My first day at school was a day I can't forget.
Okay, who can repeat the first sentence?
Yes, I can.
Me.
Okay, let's have the first sentence from Shahd.
I can remember my favorite childhood toy.
Can you repeat, please?
I can remember my favorite childhood toy.
Okay, I can remember my favorite childhood toy. Take care of the vowel of can here. It's not long vowel. I can, and it's not I can. Okay, take care here. I can remember my favorite childhood toy. But for the negative, it will be a little bit longer. For B, let's have B from Anissa.
Yes, me.
Yeah.
I can't remember my first holiday.
Yes, when it comes to can't, the vowel here is a little bit longer. They for American English they say I can't, and for British people they use can't. I can't remember, or I can't or can't. Both are okay whether American or British English. But here the vowel A here is a little bit longer than the affirmative one, which was in can. What about C?
Yes,
me.
I can.
Okay. I can or can't?
Can.
I can. With short A. I can remember. And the last one?
My first day at school was a day I can't forget.
I can't forget, or I can't forget. Listen to it again. Listen one more time to the same exercise. Let's repeat it.
Unit 2, page 20. Speaking skills, exercise 12. A.
I can remember my favorite childhood toy.
B.
I can't remember my first holiday.
C.
I can recall a time when I got lost.
D.
My first day at school was a day I can't forget.
Okay. And by now we come to the end of our first part of the session, which is for speaking. We have just finished the speaking for today, and we move on to the listening. We move on to the listening section right now. I think last time we stopped at section 4 and test 2. Was that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's discuss how to do a listening, particularly section 4 in the Ielts listening. What strategy to follow here? What do you remember from the strategies we discussed before?
We should read the questions and know the main idea
and try, when we are listening, try to remember what each question talking about.
Okay, the first thing to do is to do what we call mind map. Build the mind map. What do I mean here, mind map of what? If you look at this exercise, what is it about? History of fireworks in Europe. 17th century. London. Here are like landmarks or like transitional words or signaling words that will help me follow the conversation. I build like a map for myself. Again, I'm going to listen to a conversation about the history of fireworks in Europe, and the speaker will talk about the 17th century. He will talk about London. He will also Italian fireworks. So I'm just building like a mind map, drawing a map for the conversation. That is the first thing I do. Okay, so what's next? You moved on to the blank there and try to highlight the keywords that go before or after the blanks. If we do that here, for the history of fireworks, the speaker will talk about their use was mainly to do with war and something in plays and festivals. War, something, plays and festivals. And here, pay a special attention to the synonyms. Maybe you do not hear the word war as itself, but you will hear something like battles, like conflicts. So be on the lookout for synonyms. Whenever you will find the synonyms. Whenever you find a synonym for the word, the keyword that goes before the blank or after the blank, that's mainly where you find the answer. For the second one, you will hear something synonym for various features. Maybe different points, something in a synonym for various features will be there. So this is the strategy that we follow. We underline the keyword that go or highlight the keyword that go before and after the blanks, and while listening, try to follow the synonyms of these keywords. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. In fact, this time, the other two sessions that we did before, we listened to the exercise and we checked the answers after listening. But this time I'm going to do it a kind of reading exercise. I'm going to do it like a kind of reading, not listening exercise. That's to show you the importance of synonyms. So I'm going to here display or show the tip script for you and finding the answers highlighted just to show you the importance of the synonyms that help me find the right answer. So I'm right now I'm going to give you the answers right away with their proofs or the synonyms. That's to learn, and we will apply this strategy in the following test.
This is part 4.
Listen and read and take the answers are highlighted in the text. So listen and read at the same time. And pay special attention to the synonyms that goes before and after the blanks.
You will hear part of a lecture about the history of fireworks in Europe. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Meeting is being recorded.
As you know, for section 4, you do all of it as just one block, no pauses. So
now listen carefully and answer questions 31.
You are going to do all the questions, the 10 questions, as just one block, as no pauses in between. For the other sections, it's divided. You do half of the section first, then you have a pause, then you do the next. But for section 4, all of it is played just as one time.
40. An interesting aspect of fireworks is that their history tells us a lot about the changing roles of scientists and technicians in Europe. Fireworks were introduced from China in the 13th century. Up to the 16th century, they were generally used for military purposes, with rockets and fire tubes being thrown at the enemy. But they were also sometimes a feature of plays and festivals.
Take care here, he talk about thrown at the enemies, which is wars. Then he started talking about the plays and festivals.
Festivals, where their chief purpose was related to religion.
And that's the answer for the first one, the word religion.
By the 17th century, the rulers of Europe had started using fireworks as a way of marking royal occasions. Technicians were employed to stage spectacular shows which displayed aspects of nature.
What is a synonym of displayed aspects here? Who can tell me?
Repeat your question.
What is the synonym? The displayed aspect is a synonym for what? What do you have in the question itself?
Fireworks?
No, that was various features.
Various
features. You have on the test, on the questions, various features. Various features is synonym for displayed aspects. That is a strategy we follow while looking for the synonyms.
Yeah.
Okay, take care of the rest.
With representations of the sun, snow, and rain. These shows were designed for the enjoyment of the nobility and to impress ordinary people. But fireworks also aroused the interest of scientists, who started to think of new uses for them. After seeing one firework display where a model of a dragon was propelled along a rope by rockets, scientists thought that in a similar way, humans might be able to achieve flight.
Humans might be able to achieve flights. What's a synonym there? Question 33. He said to make, in the question 12, to make human space possible. To make human space possible. Possible is synonym for the word might be. Might be and possible are the same. Make is a synonym for achieve. You have the word make in the question. Here we have the word achieve. You have the word in the question there. You have the word possible. We have the word might be here. So again, we're looking for the synonyms.
A dream of many scientists at the time. Other scientists, such as the chemist Robert Boyle, noticed how in displays one firework might actually light another, and it occurred to him that fireworks might provide an effective way of demonstrating how stars were formed.
For 34, what word helped me find the answer stars? What is the key word that helped you find the word stars?
Word form.
For 34, you had in the question to show the formation of, isn't it? And here in the conversation, we heard demonstrating. Demonstrating is like showing. Demonstrating gives the same meaning like showing. the formation, how stars were formed. How stars were formed means the formation. Clear for you? Do you see how it works?
Yes.
Okay, move on.
Scientists at the time often depended on the royal courts for patronage. But there was considerable variation in the relationships between the courts and scientists in different countries. This was reflected in attitudes towards fireworks and the purposes for which they were used. In London, in the middle of the 17th century, there was general distrust of fireworks among scientists. However, later in the century, scientists and technicians started to look at the practical purposes for which fireworks might be employed.
What's the synonym that helped us find the word or the answer practical here? In the question 35, you have the word they investigated. They refers to the scientists, investigated. Investigated here is the same like started to look at. Look at the purposes means investigated.
Or looked up.
Looked at here in the conversation. They said looked at the purposes. Looked at the purposes gives the same meaning like investigated in the question. So that's the synonym.
Well, practical also means like actually useful or useful in daily life.
Okay, Yusuf, we are looking for the synonyms before the answer or after the answers, but the answer itself has to be as it is as you hear it. Do not write synonyms in the test. For the answer itself, you are going to hear the word as it is. Do not make any kind of guessing. Write the word as you hear it. But the synonyms will be before or after the blanks. Usually before the blanks. Ma'am?
Such as using rockets to help sailors establish their position at sea. It was a different story in Russia, where the St. Petersburg Academy of Science played a key role in creating fireworks displays for the court. Here, those in power regarded fireworks as being an important element in the education of the...
Important element, synonym for what?
It's the fireworks in the royal ceremonies.
No, I'm just asking simply about the word element. Important element is a synonym of what in the question?
Method.
Here means
method. It was a synonym for method. In the question you have fireworks were seen as a method of. A method of important element in. That's the synonym. Education.
The masses. And the displays often included a scientific message. Members of the Academy hoped that this might encourage the royal family to keep the Academy open at a time when many in the government were considering closing it. In Paris, the situation was different again. The Paris Academy of Sciences played no role in staging fireworks displays. Instead, the task fell to members of the Royal Academy of Painting and Sculpture. As in Russia, the work of the technicians who created the fireworks was given little attention. Instead,
before we come to 37, what are the keywords that we are going to mentor here? What are the keywords that we are looking for here in the conversation? For 37.
Practical education.
Power.
No, power. Power of. Emphasized the power of. So we're waiting for something synonym for the meaning of power. Emphasized the power of. Listen.
The fireworks and the spectacle they created were all designed to encourage the public to believe in the supreme authority of the king.
What's the synonym for power of?
Authority.
Supreme authority. Supreme authority means the power of.
It's just authority that means power. Supreme just means the one above all, like does not get affected by laws.
Okay, but the missing word here is king. We do not care whether it's power or authority. Both refers to the same thing. The word which is missing here is the word the king. The power of the king or the supreme authority of the king.
Yeah.
Okay, for 38, which word we are going to look for its synonym before we play the audio for 38? Scientists aim to provide. Here the word provide something in the 18th century. You are going to listen to find a synonym for provide at 18th century. Okay, listen.
Provide could be entertain.
We will see.
However, science was also enormously popular among the French nobility, and fashionable society flocked to demonstrations such as Nicolas Lemery's display representing an erupting volcano. The purpose of scientists was basically to offer entertainment to fashionable.
What's a word for provide here?
Offer.
Offer. Yes, offer. Yes. Offer entertainment, which is provide entertainment. Then, as for 39, which word are going to look for? It's a synonym.
You know, I have something bugging me about the word offer here.
Yeah.
Offer could mean like a deal. For example, I'm offering a water bottle. You could accept it or you could decline. While if I provide a water bottle, you have already taken it and are probably consuming the water right now. That's why offer and provide have different meanings.
Who's talking, please?
I was talking, but
there's like a kind of noise.
Is the one making the noise.
Okay, what's your point for the word offer here again?
I said offer and provide could mean different meanings. Although they are technically the same word, they are
Yusuf, there's a context, Yusuf, stick to this context. In this context, offer and provide are the same here in this context.
I'm talking about in general English.
No,
they are the same. They have a little key difference. I think you may have noted.
Yes, you are right. But here, yes, you are. I got your point. You are totally right. But here we stick to the context. Okay, so move on to 39.
I'm talking about the context. Offer could mean like I'm offering you water. You could take it or you could decline. While provide gives a much stronger meaning that the other party accepted your offer. For example, I said provide healthy streets. If you did provide, then everyone, and I mean everyone, has gotten the real benefit of this.
Okay, you are. Thanks. Yes, I got your point. Yeah. Okay. For then we move on to which one? Which number? It was 39, isn't it? Which word are going to highlight and look for the synonym for? Tell me which word in 39 you are going to highlight and look for its synonym before we listen.
Same pattern.
Yes, same pattern. You are going to look for something that means the same pattern as. Let's listen.
Society, and academicians delighted in amazing audiences with demonstrations of the universal laws of nature. In the course of the 18th century, the circulation of skills and technical exchange led to further developments. Fireworks specialists from Italy began to travel around Europe, staging displays for many of the European courts. The architect and stage designer Giovanni Servandoni composed grand displays in Paris, featuring colourfully painted temples and triumphal arches. A fireworks display staged by Servandoni would be structured in the same way as an opera and was
What's the synonym for the same pattern as?
Same way.
Same way.
The same way as. Okay. Then we move on to 40. Which word you are going to look for? It's a synonym for 40.
Discoveries.
Demonstrate new scientific discoveries, such as, because he says such as, he's looking for a kind of discovery, scientific discoveries.
Yeah. Even divided into separate acts. Italian fireworks specialists were also invited to perform in London, St. Petersburg, and Moscow. As these specialists circulated around Europe, they sought to exploit the appeal of fireworks for a wider audience, including the growing middle classes. As in the previous century, fireworks provided resources for demonstrating scientific laws and theories, as well as new discoveries. And displays now showed a fascinated public the curious phenomenon of electricity.
Phenomenon.
Okay, but here the question was discoveries such as. In the question, he was asking you a kind of discovery.
A curious phenomenon.
Of what? What's the discovery here? Electricity. The question is about the discovery itself, such as electricity. Anyway, that was the point here. In order to do fill in blanks in Ielts, you need to highlight the keywords before, mainly before the blanks, and while listening, try to concentrate or find the synonym for that word that goes before the blanks. Once you find the synonym, make sure that you could find or you can find the right answer.
Yeah.
By the mid-18th century, fireworks were being sold for private consumption. So the history of fireworks shows us the diverse relationships which existed between scientists, technicians, and the rest of society.
Okay.
That is the...
by now we come to the end of our session. I've already sent you the tape script and the audio for test 2. I've already sent that for your WhatsApp group, but that's the strategy we follow. Next time we will do test 3. As for the homework, I told you about it. Do you have any questions before we leave?
See, I'm going to attend a very very important party. So see you soon.
Okay,
Professor.
bye. It's okay. Wait. Other guys, any questions?
Yes, could you please repeat what you say? I can't hear you.
I'm asking you if you have any inquiries. Do you have any inquiries here? Even in Arabic, it's okay, no problem, because you keep asking questions on the WhatsApp group. If you have a question, I'm here.
Mister, can we change the time of this lecture on Saturday?
I'm sorry for that. The times are fixed since a long time, so it's not easy to change the time.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
خلاص تمام يا شباب كده. No questions, مفيش أسئلة. Okay. See you on Wednesday, inshallah, at the same time. Bye bye.